a busy week of managerial appointments for the men's team and the women's team as well. Delighted to say Karen Hills, the head coach of the Charlton women's team, joins us now. Karen, how are you? How have your first few days been in charge?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, if I'm honest. Probably the same pretty much as Nigel. But no, I've obviously came in on Tuesday. I had a little bit of time to meet the players and obviously the staff. Everyone's been very welcoming. And obviously it's straight into work and obviously preparation for the last 5 games. But no, it has been a bit of a whirlwind, but just glad to be back in it.
Very successful at Tottenham, 11 years, but also 20 spanning the whole time you've been there as well. So it's a coup for Charlton. Why Charlton for you?
Well, I think Charlton's always had a huge part to play in my career as a player. I've had some fantastic memories and obviously followed them. And obviously when I was the Spurs manager, we played Charlton all the time, and it was very, very close. Always had that connection with Charlton. But obviously the opportunity arose, and it just felt like the right thing to do at the right time. It seems like it's a really exciting project. Obviously with Thomas coming in, I think the club's in fantastic shape. The atmosphere around the training ground, it just seems that the vibe is really positive and everyone's excited for the next chapter. And for me, I like to build, I like a project, I like a challenge, and I think this is a perfect fit for me at this moment in time.
Yeah, was it 2001 to 2007? I think you were here at Charlton, and we got 2 centre-backs together as well, so that's great. I mean, Webber, you're part of the women's medical department. You'll be working closely with Karen, of course. It's a really, really exciting time to be part of it, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, I think, I said to you earlier, I've been at Charlton 11 years and I've seen the development of the club over those years. And now with the prospect of turning professional, I think it's a great time, for the club. And as Karen said, it's about a journey, and the club's on a journey as the men's team on a journey, and the journey just continues into another part.
How important is it for you that the plan to go full time this summer, and was that a big part in terms of attracting you here as well, and Thomas Sandgaard's plans for not just the men's team but the women's as well?
I just think the whole project was exciting, and obviously hearing how enthusiastic and ambitious he is, I think the women's game at the moment is in such a fantastic shape. You see obviously the top division, WSL, and I've had an opportunity to work and be involved in that, and that's where I think Charlton deserved to be. There was a huge club. We had some fantastic players when obviously I was here playing, and I want to bring the good times back to Charlton on the pitch, and I think just obviously looking at a picture there, I look very young. But no, there's some fantastic memories that I'll cherish and remember for a long, long time. And obviously the kit's looking quite big, so we'll have to try and make sure that gets a little bit smaller. But no, ultimately, I'm really excited to be here, and I think we've got an opportunity to take the women forward and progress. And I'm excited to be part of that project and journey.
Were they part of your proudest moment as a player, wearing the Charlton shirt, and are you looking to replicate that as well as the head coach now? Yeah,
absolutely. I've obviously had the privilege to play for Charlton, and I think it is a privilege. It's a fantastic club, great feel around the place, very community orientated. The fan base is fantastic, and obviously playing here a couple of times when I was a player at Charlton, the atmosphere was incredible. So I've had amazing times there, and playing in the FA Cup final and actually winning the FA Cup final medal. We were successful in sort of 4 opportunities to play in the final, and unfortunately we obviously got pipped quite a lot by the Arsenal because they was obviously top of the game at that moment in time. But we was always there and thereabouts, and we was fortunate enough to play at Upton Park and beat Everton 1-0 and got an FA Cup medal, and that's for me is probably one of my proudest moments. But at the same time, I think we had such an amazing group of players and staff and support from the club at that time. And I think that's where we're heading back to now, and I think it's a really exciting time for all of us to be involved, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, Webbo's told us already that if ever you're a man down, he joins in the training as well. I think he ruined his glasses last time he did it. But look, I know you're part of a relegation scrap at the moment, so good luck for this season, but for the future going forward as well. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.